Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. Thank you so much for all your views on the last video with the stray dogs here in Tobago. Today I'm actually going to talk to you about something else to do with animals that's pretty amazing that I discovered here. So it's called Healing with Horses, and originally when I came about it and I saw the ad for it, it was just, about riding horses. Did my research, found out there was way more to that. So we're going to come take a look inside.
Hi, my name is Veronika Danzer LaFortune. I'm the founder of Being and Healing with Horses. I'm living in Tobago now since 2006. And this is my story.
It's a little simple loving island, and the simplicity here gave me space to create being with horses and healing with horses. So having these horses coming to us, which people they gave them to us because they wanted to have a good home for the horse. And now our foundation is growing. We need more horses and we need more people, and it is a special foundation. It is a special place where we work different as at other equine assisted therapy places.
I was gonna say, so what is the difference? Now there's two separate entities, right? Like there's being with horses and then healing with horses. So what are the two different things? Like, I know for myself, when I was first looking, I think it was advertised being with horses. And I'll admit, I'm a tourist. I was like, riding horses in the water, that sounds amazing. Anywhere you go on vacation, you want to experience something like that. And my love for animals and then nature and combining the two, I thought was amazing. But you have more than that.
Right.
So what is healing with horses?
So healing with horses is a foundation where we cater for the differently abled children and adults of Trinidad and Tobago. We give them free sessions.
That's amazing.
Free therapy sessions with horses, also art therapy, and then we have a couple other therapists working with us, occupational therapists, physiotherapists, art therapists, who help the children to express themselves in different ways.
That's amazing. So it's like you're working with the horses, you're working with the children, you're integrating the two, and I'm sure they kind of learn off of each other.
Hey. Came here, yes, because you heard of I can swim a horse across the bay.
Right.
Yes, I want to experience that. So we offer a beautiful experience with the horse out in Tobago's nature. With a herd of horses, some of the horses are not ridden, but they're coming with us because they want to come anyways. A horse is a herd animal, like a flock of sheep. They want to be together. And when you experience that tour, you really feel like, hey, that horse really loves what they do. They would do it anyways, you sitting on top or not. And walking, strolling along the beach, swimming in the sea beside their family members, they love that. We do treat them as equal team partners. As family members, we ask for permission.
Right.
So that means we open the horse stall and we make a line about 10 feet away from the horse, and we call the horse out with a name. Horses respond to names just like dogs.
Right. Yeah.
And if the horse chooses to come out, it will come out. And it will come out to one person, just like a dog would come up to you on the beach. Maybe you meet a stray dog, just like that. And it always resonates. So it's always spot on. Today we had a very, very shy child. And it was amazing. Like Miss Jennifer, our horse Jennifer, who is also the one who is, waiting a little bit before everybody is, they connected.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know the child before, but the parents after the ride said, wow, these two really match together,
Right.
And there are people who come, they have great leadership abilities, they're very active people, they're confident people. They get the active, confident horses. The horses
so
with
they really match the personalities of
absolutely.
Horses to the people. That's
so
really cool.
In the herd of horses, there are horses with their followers and their leaders, Just like in a family, there's a structure. And it's important to respect that structure, and that's why I would introduce each horse to everyone who would be in connection to that horse, because I want you to know the horse's story before you sit on it. You would understand it on a deeper level. Most of them came a long way, yeah, and they all have been given to us because they were unwanted at the end. So they got a new purpose here.
Yeah.
What is also very beautiful, horses don't judge. They don't see you, oh, she only has one leg. Oh, she's sitting in a wheelchair. Oh, she's blind. The horse takes you as you are. So that means the horses is not controlled. So very simply, when you come here as a tourist, you sign a waiver. You sign a waiver. There are 6 points, and 1 point is I put myself in the position of the horse.
Right.
Treat the horse the way I want it. You want to get treated.
So how did you first visualize this?
I think it was as a child, when I was small, I took care of some horses. The owner didn't have time, and I took care of these horses, and I fed them, and the owners trusted me, and I, as a little girl, 9 years old, 10, 11, and it was the most beautiful things for me to be able to care for these horses. At the other side, I learned so much from them. I learned to take responsibility. Pretty early. When I was 15, I moved out from home. I went to a special school far away from my parents. I think animals
helped you grow up faster.
And that's basically what we offer now to the children who come here. We offer that opportunity, caring about an animal.
Yeah.
They learn.
Right.
The animal also need fresh water, regular fresh food, and all that exercise.
Right.
Just like a human being would need that. With animals, we learn patient.
Right.
To be patient, yes.
Because they can't tell us verbally what they need,
Absolutely.
so we have to really use other cues. If they're not feeling well, or if they need something, we have to feel their energy. And I think if humans did that with each other more, there would be more peace in the world, rather than hearing something. Because sometimes, especially nowadays in the world of technology, somebody will send a text and you'll take it as, oh, why are you yelling at me? But it's like, well, you didn't feel my energy, so you don't know what's behind those words, kind of thing. So what do you feel like for the foundation, for both sides of it really, that you would need more of? What are you looking to need more of? I think you have volunteers here, right, that help you? How does that all
Yes, we have staff members who get paid a stipend fee every month, and we have volunteers who are volunteering their time. And we also have, I have to give my husband some credit, who is the blacksmith and the vet for these horses, and he hasn't been on holidays since 10 years because he loves to do that. He's just around them all the time. And I think what would be important for us now to have a little bit more space.
More space. Okay.
More space, a few acres of land. The horses need a lot of grazing space. Then we can put a few cottages also there for the caretaker. So it's the space. Yeah.
Have you looked around the island as well, in other areas?
Yes. So we wrote a couple proposals, and there are a few things which are maybe, if it's meant to be, yes, you can get these, and
definitely.
Maybe there is a new Healing with Horses part somewhere else also growing,
Yeah, I was going to say, then you can also expand to other areas.
Yes.
That would be
just being out in nature with horses.
I love that.
So that resonated with everything we are doing.
Absolutely.
It's not about riding here. It's about being
and I like that that's
there,
the way that it's worded and everything.
I wish sometimes there is pressure now because it became a business. Yes, we are highly rated on TripAdvisor, so people come here with a huge expectation. That must be the highlight of my holiday, and yes, I want to experience it now.
Right.
So yes, of course, we're gonna give you a great experience, but it's not only about that riding, sitting on the horse. I want you to also feel the other aspects of it, the being aspect. And I think that is a theme right now all over the world. Let us just be instead of active, to be and to always do something. Yes.
And I think that's why so many people, like myself and probably like yourself as well, feel the need to practice like meditation at times and yoga at times, because it's so great to have all these ideas and it's so great to do all these things, but sometimes we really do need to just breathe and be in the moment. So I feel like that's what it is like exactly what you said. The ride is going to be wonderful, all that's going to be great, but it's the entire, from when you arrive, looking at your horse, and just the whole overall experience, because it's going to be different every time.
Yeah.
And it's what you allow in is what's going to be.
I think we are all seeking for the balance, and I just want to point out that logo here, the Healing with Horses logo, which looks like a yin yang.
Yes, I love
So-
that. Yeah.
So we are all seeking for balance, and you know, there is so much we can learn from the animals. You know, sometimes when I'm my head is full, I feel overwhelmed, I watch the cat, and the cat is sleeping, and the cat is cleaning herself, and the cat is,
Right.
and I look at the
Cat
horses,
doesn't care what's going on. They're just,
you know, and I look at the horses, they're grazing, you know, and I tell myself, you know, I should just go grazing, and I should just lay in the hammock, take a 50 minutes break, and just relax, and then maybe my body will center itself again. You know?
It'll rejuvenate itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've definitely, that's something that I try to practice all the time too. And honestly, I have a dog at home. Shout out to Lola. I feel like I talk about her in every video. But it's the same thing. It's people think they get a dog because of what, you know, they must do this and this and that. And it's like, really, or like, you know, you're gonna treat and you're gonna teach your dog tricks. That's the thing that makes me laugh. Is like people think like, oh, I gotta teach my dog tricks, and it's like, my dog has taught me so much just about life. And obviously it's the same with every animal, so I'm sure like that's your connection with the horses as well. It's like,
because they love us unconditionally.
Yeah,
And this is the most beautiful thing. They don't judge.
yeah,
They don't care if I wear a turquoise dress, or if I run around the whole day in my pajama,
Right.
or if I'm moody or not. They love me, just they embrace me.
yeah,
Who, you know, in whatever mood I am.
Yep.
And this is something I love to share with my community, and combining it now with the differently abled ones, the children and the adults, who are also really special people. I can learn so much from them. I want to also add that every day I learn something from the special needs
yeah,
children. And I learn to look, you know, they have a, I go to their level, and I want to see, I try to see things out of their perspective.
right. And I love that the word you used earlier, like the differently abled. I love that.
Because we're all differently able.
Exactly.
You have different abilities as me. You know,
There's some
she
things
has
that I'm
different-
terrible at,
Yes.
and there's some things I'm great at, and it's amazing because it's not one person is smarter than the other, one person better than the other. They just bring different things to the
Right.
table, and when everybody comes together, it
Right,
makes
and that oneness
cool.
again is a beautiful puzzle, and things in life come to us because we need them.
at
you know,
that time.
that
Yeah, I
time.
think we put out our energies, and then that's what we kind of like attract. Vibe. They say your vibe attracts your tribe, so it's really like, I do believe in that. So if anybody wants to kind of help you out, help out that foundation, how can they do that? How can they get involved from wherever in the world?
Yes.
Because I think that's important.
We have a Facebook page which is updated every day. You can always see what's happening. Then we have our homepage, the www.healingwithhorses.org. You put a dash between the words, and you find how to inquire regarding volunteering or being an intern here.
Perfect, because you've had people come from all over to do that as well. So that would be a great experience. Even, you know, people in the States or people anywhere all over the world, if they want to have that experience, they can do that as well.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then we have, of course, also the business, which
Yep.
helps us still to be sustainable, because we are not
Like a not-for-profit.
a not-for-profit. So the business is helping us to pay the bills. So you
Right.
can book your ride through the Being
Come to
Dash
Tobago.
with Dash Horses
Definitely.
homepage.
I think after they see all the beautiful footage of Tobago, and when I leave here, they're going to want to come and visit anyway. So
Okay.
definitely send them over your way.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much to my friend Veronika.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
guys so much again for tuning in, and I will put all that information in the credits. See you next time. Bye.